Hello everybody, welcome to AB Mugen RAW is Blaziken. 6 days away till Vengeance. It's back. For the first time actually on here, Vengeance comes back to AB Mugen RAW territory, and we're heading to Sunday's event taking place over there, taking place very, very soon. And of course, we have a little bit of surprise. Got a lot of things planned for tonight. Of course, we have a huge, also big main event in our hands. Terry Bogard versus Yuri to try to decide the fate of Momentum being shifted. Hopefully, we'll be ready for Sunday's event. It'll be a six-man tag match with Bogard. Terry Bogard with Ramon on R&L, Ramon Oswald versus the DWO. That's probably the first thing of business. Hopefully, try to get ready for. And of course, you got some good matches too coming up for Sunday's event. Will take place. I'm very excited. Hopefully, well, of course, we have also the Dark Shield, Dark Shield's Chains of Pain 2.0 within Ivy and Scarlet. They've also been feuding, and they also have been kind of agree with what Scarlet's saying. It's like his Ivy's too old and too injury prone to fight, but then Ivy's getting hurt almost every day. She's like literally a grandmother at this point. Lily's grandma trying to fight. Old lady Ivy is gonna have to hopefully but she's also been doing a lot of business work, of course, without the Dark Shield, so she's also been in charge. And obviously, I guess since Adele and Mick Rugo both been away due to the summer vacation, leaving Ivy in charge of the bunch, and Squawk doesn't like the decisions of Ivy's choices, so. But they haven't been well as a tag team together, so. What's they're gonna be? Well, hopefully they'll have to fix their answers at Sunday's event at Vengeance. Vegeta and Yoshi's feud also continues on their own too, so we'll have their match at Vengeance as well too. The tag titles will be decided in a fatal 4-way matchup. I can't wait to have that. That's gonna be part of the show. That's a barn burner, a show steal of the night, in my opinion. And so also some exciting 4v4 action on the way. Let me get my notes here before we get ready for it, because today is going to be a very interesting day. Interesting day and night. We head to Sunday, heading towards Vengeance. I have no doubt about it that folks, it's going to be a very crazy show. And let me make sure I got my notes before we begin. Alright, I got it right here. You have Yoshi, Ivy, type field. Oh yeah, we'll find out who Lucifer. We'll find out who our number one contender tonight too in a fatal 4-way matchup, because I actually will explain. Power Girl is not here, unfortunately. It was supposed to be a triple threat match, but of course Lucifer Fernandez was looking for her opponent. Toshi came out there, and I rewarded Lucy the Divas World Championship, which of course she is now the new Divas World Champion. So we kind of made an upgrade on the Divas title too. But on the other hand, it was Toshi. But surprise, Yoko Littner showed up. And I was like, you know what, let's make it to a fatal 4-way matchup. And then suddenly enough, I was surprised return, surprise, replacing Power Girl was indeed Nami Tomoe, which I was surprised she's making her first return back in a part since she got injured. And that's despite her head got smashed and cut off in the hands of Charlotte, which that was basically Madoka Magica's partner. But it has after that botched trio finale, and that's what Charlotte pulled out and ate her head off. But thankfully, now her head's been revived thanks to the revives, and Phoenix sounds to be picked up too, I guess. And we'll see Pika PZ in action tonight too. They'll be able to try to get some momentum planned. And of course, we already have the 6-man tag match and some 4v4 matches on the side. And of course, we've also heard news about the cash-in from Dragon Warrior, who was actually surprised it came from ECW to cash in. I almost forgot about his victory over in the 4v4 Gauntlet match. So that's going to come eventually. So he told Dragon Warrior to come visit Raw. But that's what earlier today that Dragon Warrior has officially cashed in. He'll have his title shot on Sunday's event. So, and plus that also includes the others also I believe Renee and Okuni, who won the Gauntlet match with Dragon Warrior, will also get those gold tickets, of course, too. We don't know what they're going to do next. We don't know. That's actually a good question. I don't really know if they're going to do much about it, but we'll see the fate of that and of those golden ticket cash-ins. So inside the gold ticket was indeed some title shots for everybody else that also the one that got one match. And plus, they had every right to be here on the show. Either they show up on SmackDown, or show up on they'll be staying on Land of Extreme, or pop up on Raw, which they're on now, a part of the Raw roster. Which I was like, you know what? Let's bring him in. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what our plans are for the Chosen Dragons. Yes, they make their debut tonight here. I can't wait to see them in action versus another team called Melty Blood in 4v4. And I'm very proud of especially a certain few individuals on the Melty Blood team, and they're going to be making their debut here tonight. All right, well. It's gonna be a huge go home show. Momentum being in swing. Who will escape Memphis tonight? We're in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's get started. And of course, blaze on. Extraordinary match here for this one. Franco Bash meets up with the Rich Stroud. Of course, two Fatal Fury bouts, two Fatal Fury characters ready to rock and roll. Hopefully begin off Raw tonight. AB Mugen back in place. Of course, you'll think of what we're doing. This AzureBlaziken at ringside, and it's been a crazy few weeks. Knowing Raw has been obviously the whole decision with the DWO kind of frustrating. With the DWO here, we'll talk more about it a little bit later, but for now, blowing the wind for the former world champion, Franco Bash, still fucking confused with especially being part of the Dark Shield. Still trying to figure out, I guess, I don't think he knows what he's messing around with, in my opinion. Can't hardly smell the flowers here for a minute. Franco Bash will some good punches and kicks here, some big stomps and punches. And again, big clubbing blows, huge combo. This came cap one with the assist. One of Rich Stroud's personal trainers is looking on. Good, nice dodge again, but now it gets caught again. There's a spamming we talked about from Dark Luigi's versions of Rich Stroud. Has been very impressive. Another big clubbing blow to the back of the shoulder. Right at the shoulder of Rich Stroud now, the Native American. Huge dodge again. So this is just showing why again. This is the the nut punch. That should be a disqualification, but this King Kappa with the distraction. That's certainly just costing Franco the round here. Now it's round 2 this time. Big huge uppercut, huge wolf uppercut now from Shroud, and right now he gets another holding blow this time. And this Kappa with another assist. Can't only distract Franco Bash once again. But it is paying dividends right now. On the attack again. Now it's an opportunity of a lifetime for both of these superstars. Obviously Franco Bash is trying to get some momentum here. And there's a big deal, special DLG. Dark Luigi going for that big DLG special. Summon the power of Dark Luigi. Games really. But my god, whoa! Multiple flurries of punches left and right. Some massive blows from Shroud. And just another huge wolf uppercut again. And now Franco Bash coming back, trying to make a comeback. But Kim Cavill again getting involved, and that might have cost him. And it did. Paid dividends, of course. And Shroud howling to get the win. The howling Native American gets the win. 2-0 meltdown right onto Franco Bash. He literally got Franco bashed, no pun intended, but that was indeed a nasty shot. But Kim Kaplan with the assist, giving him quite the direction he needed to survive another win. And the former world champion trying to fight back as much as possible as the AB Mugen RAW continues on. Will Shroud continue to hopefully build momentum for himself in the world top picture again? We'll find out soon enough. Well, just one final message for the lovely Scarlet Crot, and also from Ivy Valentine to Scarlet Crot here, as This has been a frustrating tag team run for the new Chains of Pain. But can Ivy hopefully deliver the goods against Cammy? Soul Calibur versus Street Fighter in this kind of like matchup. So this would be their first meetup of the season. But here we go. We'll see how Ivy, even though she's been claimed to be injury prone, as Scott has been mostly calling Ivy an old witch. It was just too old to fight, but well, Ivy's gonna prove it here. She did say she's gonna prove it to the Scott she can fight, despite the fact that she's probably the weak link of the bunch. As we get in round 1, as also Cammy. I haven't seen Cammy. It's been a while since I've seen Cammy. Now it's been nice to see her again. I've seen a lot of Cammy so far. And yeah, I gotta say, I'm just again very impressive. Oh, nice German suplex release too, Cammy. So round onto both ladies, of course, trying to make a name for themselves here. As a matter of fact, but huge big spinning, big spiral arrow from spiral arrow from Cammy. But there was a big thrust kick, huge roundhouse kick to the back of the head, knocking out Cammy out cold, and Ivy clutches up round 1, and now for round 2. But as far as this is concerned, I mean, this is the match that's set. Obviously, they're gonna have Ivy and then Scott are gonna have their match. And Vengeance! Oh, what's that spiral? That would have been dangerous. That would have been really tough, actually, for both sides now. Spiral, nobody home. Nice little spin, nice little discus punch. There's an electric chain that she likes to use. And there's another one. There's a Dark Soul Slash. Just pummeling Cammy. Spiral, nobody. Nice spiral into the big cannon spike combo. Nice move. And another German suplex release from Cammy. Nice move. But a huge hip toss. Just a quickness of the hip toss and a big roundhouse kick, just knocking out Cammy. Those huge feet from Ivy, just knocking out those heels from Ivy, knocking out Cammy out cold, and that will do it. And she's saying there's no room for fear in my soul. So she's the veteran. She may be old, but she has a lot of experience than Scholarcrack does. So the Chains of Pain they'll have their match Sunday, taking place at Vengeance. Who is a true Chain of Pain? Is Scholarcrack proven herself right, or has she proved herself wrong in the match? Or is Scholarcrack right? Has Ivy gone soft for this tag team, or their tag team is falling apart? Or is Scholarcrack just being delusional, just like Ivy is? We'll find out. Hopefully, it's been a Dark Shield civil war between these two ladies. They've been bickering, arguing each other. They'll have their match Sunday at Vengeance. We got our match in our hands. Pika PZ is in the house, but a brand new team emerges. This is the Jag team, or the Yag team. The Jags, or the Yagruti and Yagruta. Let's just say it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting match for tonight, especially if Raw continues on moving forward, as we got a doubles match in our hands. Now, what will be the case as getting up the hands of nice backbreak to get on round 1. The debut of the new tag team as the brother and sister duo. The second place guy Gucci with the white and black hair and the Jagyuta, the pink hair. Another huge backbreaker is also towards NZ. And another one too. So this is just making her debut here tonight. And another now being body with that back. You can see on the attack now. But if a double tip gets caught. HP coming up now, right to Yuta's already. Uh-oh. Now go for the. Oh! Wow! Using the power of her psychedelic powers, showing transcendence indeed in round 1. What a huge elephant special. Huge elephant summon. The power of Gandhi compels her. For round 2. This is another case of how intense, and especially people just bragging about one of the better tag teams in the bunch. Versus double hit layoff probably one of the top 5 teams last season. But now they're just getting outblast and showing Trent said, oh, there's another elephant summon. Transcendence now coming up. Transcendent Elephant. Transcendence Elephant connects, really. He's going to be on multiple, but John use the block for eating H-beam away. This is another opportunity for us to try to do something out of. Oh! Big force ball for Pikachu. Oh, and again a huge uppercut. Dazzling uppercut connects. What a huge debut and a beautiful Jaguruti. What a clutch in the car debut. I mean, that's impressive. Especially also one of the new rookies joining into the Raw roster. And God, man, I can't read Japanese, but that is certainly impressive on your debut. And being one of the top guys on top doubles teams. Oh yeah, and also I believe. Oh yeah. Which has a liking towards these other Pokemon too. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to censor this. I really got to censor this. Holy crap! Yeah. Future me, can you censor this if you can? I appreciate it. Oh my God, what a but still a great debut nonetheless. An astonishing debut for the Jogs. Who's next in line to challenge for the Divas title, the Divas World Championship? We have a number one contenders match for the winner will face Lucy Finesse for the Divas World Championship. Of course, we also been converted now that the Divas title has been mostly been the most for 500 plus days as the Divas champ Lucy Fernandez. Big congratulations to mention for in the premiere. But it'll be Toshi, Biken, Yoko Littner, who just also making a return to Raw, coming from ECW, from a trade I got. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, the return of Manny Tomoe. Previously was out with an injury. Now she's back with the Vengeance. So of course, also Charlotte. Charlotte actually cutting her head. No too much there, but we get ready for round one as we'll see both all four of these of course in the epic fatal four-way matchup. And now let's see who's gonna fit into the dog this season has this title. Everything's still happening so fast. All boys just doing what they gotta do best, and already Yoko just been taken out. Expect the blue. Expect the blue attire from Yoko. But oh, what a this big slash really slide. Big slide and a big slash, I guess. Running out of steam here today. I'm a little bit loopy today, chat and also comment section. Alright, now we're in round two. Nice move. And then pushes with ground and pound kicks, and then a big super kick from Manny. DDT into the big handstand knee combo. That's pretty nice. And then no combo and assist. They can isolate Biken here, which is really smart. But they do so. But maybe all those gunshots and kicks though. A lot of gunfire being used. Biken back down and now. There goes Yoko on the other side. Just down with Toshi and Nami. I was trying to say Toshi's been that's 450. Shocking into the giant memories of Toshi. Ground and pound, but the bullet's coming in. Uh-oh, here it comes. We've been waiting for this for a while. It's been a while. We call this move here, but formerly it was a big bang attack. Yes, I know, but it is indeed a trio finale, and it connects. Comment section also thank you to the gang to the comment section for correcting me years ago. But Manny Tomoe just a dominant win on her end as we put into the second elimination round here. So we're out of the woods yet, folks. We're out of the woods. This fatal four matchup, obviously, a great job, landing with the big triple on, but let's get a uppercut. Oh, that's what she do. That's what I do from Manny. Yeah, so that smothered in the corner, and there's a big flash kick from I'm trying to go for that whole big gun swing. Excuse me, I'm just losing my shit. There's a lot of puppies here today. There's a lot of puppies today. Nonetheless, round 2 now. I'm getting a little tongue-tied. Can't really blame you guys. It's 4 beautiful wifes at the same time. Now we get to round 2. Might be this. Oh no, there's a Madoka. There's also I like the Madoka attire. Well, paying homage to very nice to Madoka, of course. Into the end, another gunshot right to the head. And a big super kick from Toyoka, and meanwhile Toshi on the other side is taking out Blaziken. Blaziken already eliminated. This is an elimination round, so Blaziken is indeed eliminated. So we're down to 3. We're down to 3. Potentially could be seeing round 3 in our hands. Oh, what a nice kick right to the knee. Target that knee, and there goes Yoko. She's eliminated now. We're down to 2 women, and this could be it. Nope, this is it. This could be the trio finale. Oh, we can see Manny's head caught up by Charlotte. If she misses the trio finale, that's only like a 5% chance of missing. And it does connect. Now we'll do it. And as Mammy clutches up round 2, and now she is indeed your #1 contender for that Divas title. What a fantastic finish. And then, yeah, a trio finale is all you need to get yourself a nice Divas World title shot. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed with Mammy's return. Suddenly, it's just a shocking return, and it'd usually be Power Girl, but she wasn't ready to come back yet. For the time I need a replacement, and it looks like Mammy was it. And Yoko was also a nice little add-on. A little bit of triple threat, but you know, it happens with a Pokken tag team matchup to get ready for Vengeance. We'll see the Pokken title be decided. Will we see Metagross defend against Incineroar? But teaming up is close. Ruby Raichu's back, but a new version of Ruby Raichu now, because she's been doing a lot of training. She did cut some weight so far. We'll see how what she can bring to the game. But they give also Metagross and Aggron, who gets Steel Titan buddies. Basically just Team Steven at this point. But Metagross and Aggron are 2 destructive Pokemon, of course. Two my favorite ones. Besides Blaziken, of course. Put a Pokemon tag match. It'll be 1-on-1 because the Incineroar will be challenging Metagross to get a Pokemon. That knows before, but we'll see how it goes. Sunday at Vengeance. She's going for that Bolt Tackle now from Ruby went for Bolt Tackle, but nobody home. Got a decent damage. We got affected by it. Instead head goes to Metagross, and right now in a lot of trouble. She's just trying to hold on. Oh, what a kick from behind! Big meteor mash to the face of Ruby Raichu. Now we'll do the stomping in front of Ruby's head. Good lord. That's round 1. Round 1 finishes strong. Now it's round 2. Big metal sound. Ice beam from. And there's a metal shock too. It's really aggravating a lot of the moves too. It's what makes it so versatile for Aggron here. Now for the big time thunder attack from Raichu. And a big Iron Head from the Iron Head from Aggron. Oh god. Multiple attacks. Right now, it's going to be it. It's going to get the lead here. Let's get up the continuity here. I think a little push that might force the. Oh, it gets squashed. Oh, what a just a sit down by Aggron. My God. Now we'll do it. As the Mons laugh away, Gen 3 was proved why Hoen's a better region, which is I agree with that, than Alola and Kanto. Sorry, Ball Hunter, but I think this showing what Aggron and Metagross show deep, you know, momentum for Vengeance. So, my goodness gracious, this match was indeed crazy. As we get to our main event, part of my main event actually here for this one, but as the 4-4 match is about to come by, the dragons make their debut. As I mentioned earlier, the Dragon Warriors, the Chosen Dragons, are ready to make their debut, coming over from ECW, from Extreme Saturday. And this one I was surprised. They also have those golden tickets that I believe Dragon Warriors will be indeed cashing in this Sunday. So that means Genjo will be completely prepared for action. And it's gonna be a stellar main event. So it's one of the stellar, you know, main matches of the bunch here. But we do have the main event. We do have the main event coming up, which is going to be Terry Bogard and Urian in the main event. We'll see Urian's debut, single debut in the second for Round one of Dragon Opera. This is one of the Gauntlet match, I believe, last year. They were outstanding. As you see, this is one of the more reasons why. As Melty Blood and 4v4 may also make their debut, coming over from Heat, I believe. From Heat. Very dangerous. Also, Cold Skin made these. So, shout out to Cold Skin making these other characters, by the way, too. The multiple characters, most used from his side. So that's Shiki gets Sion. You have Arc. And there's CL, which is CL in the past. But I reckon that face, but right now I believe Lenny's in trouble right now because he's been made of this Chosen Dragon team, but Meltable does storm back easily in round 2, just like that. My goodness. And now we're in round 3 now. I believe it. Okay, final result now. Round 3 coming up. This will be an upset of a century where we see the momentum for the Dragon Warriors from Dungeon Fighter, really. There's a D&D. I'm hoping trying to roll a D20 at least, but nobody's home. There's a heal, I believe, from somebody up here right now. That could have been like, Renee. I'm not too sure. But it's close. It's very close now. So we still got Arc and Shiki and Seal and poor Lenny again in deep trouble. My God, wow. That will do it. What an upset and a huge debut win. Oh, and also Shiki just getting pummeled by the chibis here. Just getting pummeled by the little chibis. Wow! I mean, a debut like this is insane, but how about a hell of a debut for Melty Blood 4v4? This is gonna be a dangerous team in 4v4. So something we kind of needed. A little bit of spark of lightning. And also a lot of craziness, but a lot of blood being spewed out from the dragons. But Chosen Dragons do get their butts decimated 2-1 over the Chosen Dragons. Melty Blood making a huge statement here in this matter. But Vengeance is fast pushing in only 6 days. Melty Blood's making a big. But can the Dragon Warrior be successful and cash in, or will it be a failure for Sunday's pay-per-view? You ready for the main event, folks? It's that time. Terry Bogard and Urian get to lock and load. And especially who's going to build momentum for Sunday's pay-per-view at Vengeance. We know Terry Bogard has been irate, looking for revenge after being assaulted by the hands of DWL with Ramona Oswald. Not even that way, but it also was I heard about. DWL has been tearing down the Raw roster lately and making a huge statement for name for themselves here. To start with a sit-out powerbomb, a right and tackle from Terry Bogard to start off here. Big high knee. And then a sit-out powerbomb again, but the instantly rolls out. Obviously, DWL have already got Terry Bogard's number. It's been like this for the last few weeks. Ever since we began season 5, it's been a crazy way to start the season. So huge level 3 power geyser for sure. Adding more punches and kicks from Terry Bogard. And there's a Buster Wolf connecting! Huge Buster Wolf from Bogard to start off round 1 and Terry build momentum. Because he's all fired up right here in Memphis. In the music state. Music City. That's all. We're now for round 2. Good air combo strings now, trying to just pummel away on Urian. Only went on loincloth. They had to find some. That's why they just only use a loincloth to fight. Interesting. So Street Fighter 3 vet. Also blocked again for that just that defense from Urian. Doesn't really matter at all. But Bogard is again just showing why he needs to sending out statements of Dark Seed and the rest of the DW. Oh, what a power bomb! But there's that big time power geyser, and it does connect with Lace level 3, unleashing all hell. And that's how you do it. Momentum swing here and. Oh Jesus! Oh, not the. Oh, come on! Well, at least Bogard got the win, of course, but now that damn Dark Seed and DWO and this Blaziken doofus, but hey, at least it's still the other end also that they figure. There's also Guy. Remember, I didn't think the Guy was also last week, which makes sense. But Ramona Oswald and Guy coming to the aid to help out. Although very Bogard, of course. This is another case of. I'll put the wrong time to start getting played out still kind of exhausted from that which is really good. And with the remote though, show a little bit of effort, show some decency, show some effort. So this is too little too late. The guy are taken out of the equation. This is more this is the shades of last week. Definitely just shades of last week. What happened before? Heroes may have won the war, won the match, but didn't win the war. Exactly. But this a message was sent there, and obviously this has been a massacre, a total DWO massacre, and it was indeed too sweet. My God. But what's the outcome going to be at Vengeance, and that's what we need to figure out. Who's going to build momentum? But at least he got the match won, he got the job done, but obviously. The attack from behind, the sneak attack from the DWO, and even despite the help from Terry's allies, but it didn't matter enough. These sons of bitches need to be put down once and for all. But that will do it for tonight's show. And what do you guys think about this episode? Do you guys enjoy it? Do you guys hate it? You like it? Let me know in the comment section below. We do have Vengeance coming up here, and of course, we're also presented by W Energy. Thank you for our sponsorship, by the way, too, for W Energy. Use my referral code of Blaziken10 for you get 10% off purchase off W Energy if necessary. But then, of course, we lead to Vengeance. We will have our matches planned. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll have our Vengeance. We do swore Vengeance on them. So, will the DW be successful in the first pay-per-view debut, or will it be an unsuccessful ride? Will Terry and the others be victorious? Will we see Genjiro's title run is in deep jeopardy after we heard news about the cash-in from Dragon Warrior coming from ECW, which is surprising enough he's actually just coming here to cash in for a world title shot. It's a very bold cash-in, so we'll have to figure that out, and we'll see the likes of Vegeta and Yoshi having their no holds barred match at Vengeance. We're going to see a lot. We'll also see the tag Fatal 4 coming up. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait to see that Fatal 4 match. Is going to be exciting. Just to hopefully to call the action on it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be call the action like crazy. We'll have to figure it out eventually. But that concludes that show. Thank you for watching. I'm AzureBlaziken. We'll see you back here. See you Sunday for Vengeance. God help us all.